Welcome back to episode 13 of the Sharpshooters podcast. I am your humble and gracious host, Mr. Brinsky Sharp. Some of the guys are not in tonight, but one of them is got that boy, the Haven in the house, man.
What up? What up? What up, man?
Mhm.
What's going on,
Mhm.
Brisk?
You already know, man. Yep, man. It's a two-man crew tonight. The two live crew. So yeah, man, it ain't gonna be that long of a show this week. Yeah. Praying for Arlon family and Quint family. Just some personal matters. So they'll be on next week, but we gonna hold it down for them this week. But man, oh man, did we have ourselves a weekend? Oh
Yeah, man.
man, Alabama versus Auburn recap. And before I even start on that, anyway, man, matter of fact, no, we're gonna start right there
Yeah.
and we can talk about this other one. But man, let me tell you something. As a true Alabama fan, and yes, I hate Auburn for the life of me. I hate everything Auburn. The
Yeah.
Auburn Mall, Auburn High School. And the only thing I like is Auburn Street in Tuskegee, Alabama, which is my grandma house where I was raised. But man, I hate everything Auburn. Them boys gave us a run for our money, and I already know. I keep trying to tell folks, man, if we go into Jordan here and we play like we did, I thought after the first touchdown, like, okay, there we go. Then we get the ball back quickly again. Then we scored, but I seen the hole. I was just hoping that the ref didn't see it. And when I seen the flag, I was like, oh man, that's coming back. And it just seemed like from that point on, Auburn was just sticking with us the whole game. And of course, fast forward to the end, fourth and goal at 31-yard line. I think was the throw of the year and the catch of the year in the game of the year. Cause man, oh man, I was just stunned, dog, by that, man. Shout out to Isaiah Bunn for catching the ball. Shout out to Jalen Milrow for even throwing that ball, man. What was your thought? Did you watch it live?
I definitely watched the entire game because I had money on Jalen to rush for one rushing touchdown. And
Yeah.
he broke my heart because he messed my parlay up. Definitely.
I'm glad you said something about that, dog, because I remember because everything else was perfect. And then I was like, what was that one? I think the first one when he ran across the line of scrimmage when he threw it to Nye Black in the end zone, but they called it back because of course he went over the line. I
Mm-hmm.
was like, dog, just run it.
Just
It
run it.
looked like he would have got the first down and he would have scored more than likely, just looking back at that play. So yeah, my fault for cutting you off. That what I was thinking about. I forgot about that with you.
Bruh, it broke my heart, man, because messed me up, man. It messed me up, bro. It's like nothing hit for me this weekend. Everything would get to the last 0.5 or I just need this person to score a touchdown, bro. Like everything just went bad for me this week. It's just a sign, bro. I'm gonna put down prize picks for a little second, bro. I'm gonna have to leave it alone, bro.
Yeah, man.
But
I know.
nah, man, I definitely watched the whole game. Uh Alabama was just pissing me off the whole game, bro, because I was just like, it should be an ass whooping. It should be a blowout. It should be an absolute. Should have just been blown out the water. They should have just tore that team out the frame, man. And Auburn was playing their hearts out. Now, I just don't get it for the life of me, bro. How you could play that hard the whole damn game, get down to the last play of the game, and blow the coverage like that, bro. I mean, that was That was one of the that was the clutch play of the year. That I don't see another play becoming that clutch in the moment. That was the true like clutch moment of the season, of the college football season. And hey, I gotta give my hats off to him. I was just as shocked as everybody else. Was I was more mad that he didn't rush for a touchdown this game. Like more than anything, bro, it was just personal. But I was happy that he pulled that off because even after I got over losing that bet, I was like, man, what a hell of a throw.
Bro,
But not just a hell of a throw, a hell of a catch. Just all around, bro. Like from the throw to the catch, it was spot on. It was where it needed to be. The cornerback messed up and flopped just how he needed to flop. It just fell in Alabama hands just miraculously, and it worked. But I'm gonna say this much: it should not have gotten that close. The game should have been over. Game should have been over, man. That's what killed me. I'm like, how is Auburn still in this game? I hear like they sucked all year. They sucked all year. They almost they got the same record as Colorado almost, man.
Yeah, they got a better record than Colorado.
Probably 1 or 2 games.
Yeah, I think it's about two.
Game.
About 2. Because they got a winning record. They got a winning record.
They 6-5. They were 6-5. They 6-6 now.
Yeah, Colorado, I think 4-8.
Oh my God, bro! I was just like, why is this game so close?
Man,
Jalen not running for a touchdown just made me sick to my stomach.
Right, it's always like that, bro. When we go into Jordan here, and it's hard to like explain to folks that didn't grow up in it. Man, I like, bro, listen, we can if we play these boys like I remember the spread on it. If I'm not off the top of my head, it was like 15-16. I said, whoever made this is setting up folks. I like, bro, take the under. Take the under. Because the only reason I said take the under, I felt like we weren't going to come out and immediately just start running off on them. If we can get them to just pass the ball, it's over with. Because we got a great secondary. But, man, I don't know. Past 2 years in a row, bro, they were just running the ball on us. And I'm just like, and they were breaking them. It's just like 2 years in a row. I'm like, bro, what is going on? But at least last year, we were scoring consistent. Because I know in not Jordan Hare, and Brian Denny in Tuscaloosa, I knew that was going to be a blowout. But it's just something about that stadium, bro. I don't know what them folks got, man. I don't know what be wrong with Alabama when they go in there, bro. But them boys at Auburn be playing like everybody's a 5-star.
Yeah.
Like everybody just, that's what I said, man. This dude that I like to listen to, he really popular in college football, dude named Josh Pete. Well, I know I'm messing up on Josh's last name. But Josh made the best tweet. He's like, man, said something about Auburn. I'm just paraphrasing now. He said something about Auburn lost to New Mexico by 21 points, but Alabama fans are nervous or something like that. And I was like, boy, that was the most accurate tweet. It ain't even nothing nervous about it. We just knew they was gonna come out like we ain't got nothing to play for but to spoil their season. And they were trying to, bro. They came this close. And DJ James, the Auburn cornerback, he ain't no scrub, dog. He was making plays in the game outside of that blown coverage that Jermaine Burton got that up.
He didn't make the play.
And see, that's the one that's gonna remember. And then what made it so special, Dave, is that it was on the 10th anniversary of the Kid 6. I said them fools been talking about that Kid 6 forever. I don't particularly care about the Kid 6 like most folks. The game that hurt me the most when Cam came back on us. That one had me almost in tears, man. I was like, bro, man, God, no, bro.
Yeah,
What's
because
going
the Big
on, man?
Six are stupid though.
Yeah, but I ain't gonna lie, that was one of my funnest time in Auburn that night. I remember that night vividly. Had on my Alabama Scully, went in the Sky Bar. Boy, I ain't never got so many free shots in my life, boy.
Mm-hmm.
Dudes in there about crime, man. Roll Tide. I'm like, man, Roll Tide. I like, hey, man, we just lost.
Yeah,
I got over it quickly, man.
yeah.
But to just now we got our own version to end it like that, because they was like the highs of the highs for them, then it became the lowest of the lows. That was so beautiful.
Milrow miracle, bro.
Man, they calling it they said they got the kid six, we got the cat six. And then Isaiah Bonds said, I think he said he said what you call that play? He said the grave digger. I like, boy, them boys was just poking holes at them dudes, Paul.
Yeah, it was insane, man. That was a crazy turn of events, man. That was an insane finish, bro. Insane.
Well, I low key wanted to post on the page and just like Sarah having my reaction to the game, bro, because I was just like, bro, did he catch it? Like I didn't even yell. I was just stunned, like what happened. Like he caught it, and then when he caught it, I like, okay, he got his feet in, but did he maintain control? Once I seen he maintained control, boy, I lost. I was
Well,
like,
look, Milrow couldn't even believe he threw that.
bro, no, he had the straightest face, bro. It
Yeah.
like he knew that was gonna be a touchdown. Look at it. I'm telling you, whenever you get a chance, just look at his reaction after he threw the touchdown, like stone face. I like, bro, I don't know how you ain't run up and down this field.
Nah, he look like, man, I'm glad this shit over. Like, that's what he looked like. He looked like he was like, all right. I did
But
it.
after
Let's go.
the game, boy, he showed all that emotion, like, whoa, like give me that Heisman and all that, bro. I understand that feeling. I'm not saying he the Heisman Trophy winner, of course he's not, but I know that feeling. Like if he was up for the Heisman, best believe that is a Heisman moment, and he won that.
Yeah,
that was crazy, man. I don't even know how to like
that was
express
an
how I felt.
insane finish, man.
Like I really wish I wanted to tell Sarah so bad, man. Watch the baby for an hour. I gotta just be downtown with the people so I could just feel how mad Auburn folks were. They said they was already rolling toilet paper all on the trees. I like, yeah, you might well send that shit back to Walmart, boy.
See, I would have loved to see, and this is a little off topic, but I would have loved to see Prime get to play in a moment like that. You know what I'm saying? Like
No,
with them boys.
I would hate it.
I know you would hate it, but I'm saying like, cause I feel like Colorado got a better team than Auburn, bro.
Oh, I thought you were like saying it in a way like
no, not him playing up there, like you know what I'm saying,
okay.
but just like, but them boys for him, he's on the level now, but for him to be able to compete one day,
man, he's gonna get the players.
it's gonna be demolished. I mean, it's gonna be an ass whooping. I'm saying, but it would just be like that would be an interesting game to see Milrow versus Shador or some shit like in that capacity.
They're not ready right now, bro. If the Pac-12 teams are doing this to them, just imagine what Alabama would do to them. They do not have the depth, and he have like a full season. That I say I don't know what folks expect him to do there.
They expected that boy to go over 500.
Hey man, just a simple
I'm trying
fact
to tell you, that's what they expected. They didn't expect it to be like a landslide, after the fucking Brady mode comment.
Yeah, well, he can do it, bro. He can pass, but bro, you ain't got the line.
And they ain't got no running game. They don't run the ball. They don't run the ball. No line. They don't run the shit.
Well, it doesn't matter if they had a running back. No running back is running through you're not doing that, you're gonna have a hard time, dog.
Oh yeah. No. I'm just saying. We're talking fun quarterback play. That's all I mean.
Mm-hmm.
See some superstar talent out there. Cause man, that Auburn game, I was like, what the hell, bro? Like that game shouldn't have been so close, bro.
Yeah, man.
It was like a movie. It shit was like that was like a fucking a sitcom script. Like, you know what I'm saying?
I don't think nothing can write that script,
Steve
man.
Urkel throws the game-winning touchdown at the end of the episode. The miraculous touchdown, boom.
Hit that Carlton on him. Man, I'm telling you, bro. I did not want that night to end. I took a few shots because I was like, bro, I am stressed. Football is one of those sports, bro. You're gonna feel all the emotions, dog. I'm talking about you're gonna be mad, you're gonna be sad, you're gonna be happy. I mean, bro, it's gonna bring out all of it. It's just like, oh my God.
But they can't play like this versus Georgia, man.
But the thing is, bro, this is why I be trying to I like, bro, to look at the history, bro. If you see us playing Jordan here, it's always a fight. But you go look at fast forward to those SEC championship game that we played in. I about to say, matter of fact, the year that I can point out the most is I can point out 2 years. The last one that Bryce played in, his Heisman year, when he brought us back on that last play in Auburn. What he do to Georgia next week? They demolished them. But we lost Mechie, but that's when he started to lose receivers, and it showed in the national championship game after we lost Jameis. Now it's just
Mechie. He played for Houston.
So you lose your 2 top receivers, and you see what happened in the national championship. Georgia caught us, and then that last one when we had Mark his Heisman year, and Trent backing him up at running back, we struggled against Auburn that year too. We won in like the final minutes of that game. But what happened in this week? We destroyed Florida.
Right.
So them boys, it's just something different about that. I can't explain it. I don't understand it. But I do know this. If you don't go in there and beat them boys early and you let them hang around, I already know what type of day it's about to be, man.
It's gonna be a long day.
And clearly, it was a long day. But man, oh man. So the college football rankings came out before we got on here. And me and you, well, I told them to you, but I'm gonna reel them off to the audience real quick, man. And we absolutely hate this. I think this is to. I really just don't like the rankings at all. I don't even know what they're trying to do, man. This whole thing is just stupid to me. Like, got Georgia at 1, you got Georgia at 1, you got Michigan at 2, you got Washington at 3, you got.
I'm still not sold on Michigan.
You say you still not sold?
I'm not sold, man.
Yeah, I'm
still not sold, man. I'm not convinced. I watched the game too. I'm still not convinced.
You got Washington at 3. You got Florida State at 4. You got Oregon.
Washington is at 3.
Yeah, they still undefeated.
Yeah,
but
Pac-12.
Yeah. You got Florida State at 4. You got Oregon at 5, which is still the stupidest one to me. Oregon at 5. And I'm gonna explain that in a minute. Ohio, the real shocker of the night, but I don't know why I thought I figured they'll try to put Ohio State above us. I ain't think they'll put them above Texas too. But Ohio State at 6, Texas at 7, and Alabama at 8. So those are the teams that are basically competing for the national championship.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, or to have a spot in the college football playoff. Man, listen here. I think it's just if I'm just gonna put it like this: Alabama beat Georgia, it shouldn't even be no question that we should be in here.
Mm-hmm.
Even if I say even leapfrog y'all, if it came down to it. Yes, they're gonna say, well, you guys beat us in the head to head. But we beat Georgia, and they were the top dogs, and they run on a 29-game winning streak. But nobody don't want to. I just feel like this is the year they're gonna try to prove a point to try to lead the SEC out of there, man. And it would be a tragedy to just leave us out of there because we probably have one of the best resumes. Especially if we, you guys still got the best win because we keep winning. So of course y'all got the best win. But if we beat them, then we have the best win.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know how you just put Ohio State at 6, but I think they just letting that play out. Just like, oh well, if Texas win, of course they're gonna jump. And Alabama win, they're gonna jump them. But I felt like Ohio State needed to be behind those teams.
Texas should never lost to Oklahoma, man. That's what we jacked up, bro.
We should never lost to y'all. That's how I feel.
Yeah.
But in that game was weird, man. I would say you guys shouldn't have. Matter of fact, I think y'all got a field goal at the end, didn't y'all?
To it was very, very close, bro.
Yeah, and then they just went down the field, drove, and scored. But man, it's just man, college football is so weird, man.
Yeah, Oklahoma always plays Texas tough, so you know.
But that was it, man. It should handle itself. I know Alabama gonna need some help because man, the way they just setting it up, I don't like it, and it's just basically a tragedy in the whole sport, man. Cause I don't know how a team. I put it like this: they say they want the 4 best teams.
Mm-hmm.
You line up the top 8 teams right now, even us against y'all. I believe they'll give us the spread over y'all.
Mm-hmm.
And the only team I know they got the spread over us right now is Georgia. And that's very rare that a team has a spread over us. So that means we're one of the top 4 teams, right? But hey, we'll see, man. It's just the rankings right now. But Sunday, that's it. After Sunday right before football start, we'll know who in there.
Mm-hmm.
But it'll all work itself out. But
who in and who not.
It's championship weekend for college football. We got Washington versus Oregon, big time game on Friday. Of course, we got Texas and Oklahoma State. Thought it was gonna be Texas and Oklahoma, but BYU blew it.
State.
Yeah, I wanted to see Oklahoma and Texas rematch. I think that would have been more entertaining. But hey, the Cowboys may come ready to play. They got a good running back, but hey, man, you don't know. You don't know. And you got the game of all games, Georgia versus Alabama. And then I think the last one, I don't even know why they even made that a night game. They should have made that the early game is Michigan versus Iowa.
Mm-hmm.
But I guess Iowa got a chance. I guess we'll see.
Right.
But who you got winning in those games, in all 4 of those games?
All right, give me the first one again.
Oh, and then we got for the ACC championship, Florida State and Louisville. So we'll start with them.
Okay, start with the first one.
Yeah, you can go with them, and I'll just say all the other ones.
You said Iowa State and Louisville?
No, I said Florida State.
Oh, Florida State and Louisville. I got Florida State.
Even without their quarterback, Jordan
Yeah.
Travis, uh, I'm gonna say Louisville right now. I wish the Gators would have got him, man. That would have helped our chances, but I think Louisville can get him only because still got to see how they quarterback play in big time game. Florida was just gonna be Florida, and I think Louisville want to prove something after blowing that game against Kentucky.
Yeah.
All right, Oregon, Washington.
I got Washington.
You got Washington.
I like Penix, man.
I love Penix too.
Yeah.
That's why I said I can see them winning, but it's really a toss up
Yeah,
in
it
that
is
game.
definitely it's definitely a 50-50 matchup.
Yeah, so I'm glad that's like on Friday. So definitely get to see that one early.
Yeah, that
But
game could go either way.
the thing, man, I forgot to say it in the other. Bro, I don't know how they got Oregon. Oh, matter of fact, I don't even know how they got Oregon over us, and I sure don't know how they got Oregon over y'all. I think because matter of fact, now I can probably see why they got them over y'all. Probably maybe because y'all was struggling on a lot of those wins, and then y'all lose to Oklahoma, and then we see Oklahoma lose 2 games. Maybe to us, we only lost to y'all, who was a high ranked team or whatnot, and we struggled against South Florida,
Right.
man. But I don't know why they have Oregon above either one of us. Reason why, even I wouldn't. If you're gonna put Oregon over Ohio State too, I was like, well, Ohio State just lost, so I'm gonna leave them out of it. Bro, Oregon best win is against Oregon State. Listen how that sound, bro. Oregon State. And
They beat
Oregon,
USC though.
USC wasn't even ranked. And we see
Oh,
how bad they been all year. They lost to Washington, bro. They were losing to everybody. They got murdered by Notre Dame. And we seen how Notre Dame playing.
yeah.
Like, bro, their best win is against a team that is ranked number 20. Y'all best rank win is against a team that is 8. Like, come on. And the team that's I'm trying to see what else like up here. Yeah, y'all best. Yeah, because y'all don't have nobody outside of Kansas State. Kansas State is 25. Like, bro, our best win is 11 Ole Miss, 13 LSU, 21 Tennessee. But Oregon is ahead of both of us. It's laughable, and I'll just stop it, bro. I'm just trying to prepare my mind. I don't know what this committee gonna do, man. Come Sunday, it's about to be must see TV. I know that much, but we'll see. With this game, it's a toss up, but I'm gonna go with Washington,
Mm-hmm.
Texas, or Oklahoma State.
I'm going with the Longhorns, man. They gonna finish the season out
You ain't
strong.
going with the upset,
Man, you know the Cowboys ain't got nothing for my boys this year, man.
man. Hey man, y'all the Longhorn, man. They the Cowboy. They gonna saddle y'all up, man.
Hey man, they not ready for it. They don't want the smoke, man.
Hey man, they may come out there and shock y'all boys. All right, man.
Or it might be a blowout again, man. Like, we might just tear them boys out the water.
Hey man, only time that's why we play the games, man, just to see what's gonna happen.
Mm-hmm.
I think y'all gonna pull that one out.
Yeah.
Alabama, Georgia.
Man, bro. Uh
Matter of fact, say that Michigan, Iowa.
Michigan or Iowa. I'm gonna go with Michigan. I'm still not sold on them, though, man.
Yeah, I
Still
believe they
not
got a
sold.
good running game. I believe they got a good defense, but I want to see how JJ McCarthy
I don't like
plays.
JJ McCarthy, man. I think he is not
I just,
sold, man.
I want to know what you do when the running game ain't there.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I want to see.
Exactly.
But they can run the ball. They got they're solid. They're definitely solid on defense or whatnot. So we'll see, man. It just we just have to see with them. But they ain't playing nobody, man. They're gonna scrub them. The Big Ten championship was last weekend against Ohio State and Michigan. I will be shocked if Iowa even wins this game. If they win this game, that's why you play the game, man. I've seen crazy stuff happen in college football, but I just don't think it's gonna happen in that game.
Yeah.
Now the granddaddy of them all, Georgia, Alabama.
Man, this is going to be a really, really, really good game. But Bama is going to definitely have to come out swinging, and they can't play no games with this team, bro, at all, man. It's hard, man. It's hard.
Make you pick, man. Just make you pick. It's all right. If you want to go that way, go that way. If you want to go that way,
I'm gonna say this, man. After Alabama pulled that miracle out their ass this past week, man, I might just go with Alabama on this one, man. I think Alabama got the lucky the lucky shit going on with them, man.
And rabbit's foot.
The rabbit's foot, bro. So I'm gonna say this. I feel like if they do pull that shit off and they pull off an upset, man, it's gonna definitely change everything with the college football playoff. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, of course. I think it goes without saying. I always been an opponent, man. You want to be the best, you got to beat the best. I don't care who it is. Line them up because I don't want it to be no question. Once we
I feel like if they do take out Georgia, it's gonna help Texas get in that ranking too. So
oh yeah, of course.
I'm definitely gonna root for Bama this week to take out Georgia. I'm not gonna say that too loud because I'm in Atlanta, but you know what I'm saying.
What? I'm like, what, nigga?
Right. My neighbors might hear this shit, but yeah, man. I'm to actually take Georgia out this week, man, and boost Texas on up in the rankings, man. Let's try to meet back up in the playoffs, bro.
Hey, man, we see y'all again. We whooping y'all ass now.
That, man.
Hey, man, you caught them boys early. You caught them at the perfect time. Now them boys
we ain't playing no games, and we got a dope backup too.
This ain't the same Jalen Milroe from week 2. I just want you to understand that now. This ain't the same.
Quinn, man. Quinn balling.
Scrub.
Quinn Ewers is not a scrub. You know
he had his moment. But hey,
you know he ain't no scrub, man.
Man, like I said, man,
we ain't gotta go there.
I'm not even.
You know Quinn not no scrub. You know this, man. I don't even know why we got to keep doing this shit. I told you this before they even got to playing this dude.
Scrub.
All right.
Like I said, man, we got to go play Georgia this week.
College scrub all you want, man. You know the stats. Numbers don't lie.
Whatever. Of course, I'm going against Georgia. I say you always got to play the best if you want to be the best, because I don't want it to ever be no doubt when we hoist the championship. Be like, oh no, that team was a better team or whatnot. I felt that way about last year when we played when we didn't play in the SEC championship game. I knew Georgia was gonna beat LSU. LSU called us or whatnot, and then when they let TCU in the college football playoff, I knew they weren't gonna let us in there because of them 2 losses. But I can promise you, Georgia did not want to play us. They everybody knew that game they had to worry about was Ohio State, and they took care of business. And then once they seen TCU beat Michigan, I promise you, dog. I wish I would have just tweeted that out, but because everybody gonna say, "Oh, I knew it, bro." I said this verbatim. This is gonna be the lowest rated national championship game in a long time, if not ever. And guess what? It was just that. Because I'm like, bro, you was a fool if you thought TCU was gonna beat these boys. They too little, man. Too much talent on Georgia team. Michigan was like the next best thing you can get. I was just surprised they just let TCU handle them like that, which is still shocking to me.
Right.
But hey, we'll see. Can't wait for this weekend. It's gonna be some great games.
Mm-hmm. We got some good football.
One, if not my favorite segment. Excuse. One of my favorite segments of the show. Predictions. Now we've been a little off this week. My fault. Been a little off this week.
Yeah.
I mean the past couple of weeks because everybody been having a lot of stuff going on and stuff like that. So I'm gonna go back and look at these videos and see who picked what. So y'all ain't off the hook. And Quint gonna get you, man, for not wearing your A&M stuff.
He ain't been on the show while I've been on the show. So
yep, you're right. But he ain't gonna want to hear that excuse, man. He ain't gonna
next time we on the show together, I'll make sure I'll be ready.
I'm just letting you know he ain't gonna want to hear that excuse, man. He gonna be like, hey man, where you stuff it?
Just
like we ain't doing no show until you put it up.
Hey, just tell him, tell me when he gonna be on the show, man. I got the shirt ready.
Yeah, he should be ready to go next week.
All right, we'll be on there.
Mm-hmm. Well, here we go. You already know the first team is the away team, second team is the home team. Thursday night football, Seahawks, Cowboys.
I got the Cowboys, man. I don't like to say that, but I got the Cowboys.
You got the Cowgirls, okay. Should be an interesting game, but I'm gonna go with the Cowgirls. Chargers, Patriots.
I got the Chargers. Hate to say it.
Yeah, I got the Chargers too. You know, the Patriots a little too off right now. Cardinals, Steelers.
Got the Steelers. Think Colin gonna put up a dope game, but I got the Steelers.
I hope so. He's my fantasy quarterback for this week.
Lamar
messed me up. I suppose they had a win this week. I lost by 4 points.
Well, you got Najee.
Yeah, I got Najee too as my running back.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Najee gonna ball out. He went hard last week.
Get rid of their OC, man. So they need to get rid of their offensive coordinator. Mm-hmm. I still don't believe in Kenny Pickett at all. I think he is not good. I told you I don't trust quarterbacks with two gloves on their hand. I just never did. If you do that, I'm like, no, he's not it.
Tommy Maddox.
Ain't Tommy Maddox. Shout out to Tommy Maddox. Oh man, that is fine. When I hear names you don't hear every day. Shout out to Tommy Maddox for real. I got the Steelers. Shit, man, we agreeing so far. Colts, Titans.
I got the Titans.
I'm going with the Titans too. And
Jonathan Taylor, he's getting his groove back.
Yeah, and Jonathan Taylor supposed to be out for 2 weeks. He just had thumb surgery. They announced that tonight.
Yeah.
So definitely going with the Titans. Broncos, Texans. This is surprisingly a good game.
Definitely the Texans.
It's going to be, we got two hot teams. Broncos, the hottest right now.
Houston shouldn't have lost this past weekend, but I'm going to chalk it up to rookie mistakes and bad kicking.
Yeah. Boy, he was
field goals.
Yeah. And messed up, man. He messed up somebody parlay, man. They couldn't tie, and they tied. They had to spread for 3. Oh no, yeah, it was 3. Yeah, they had a 3 for who y'all just played?
We We just played
Jaguars. They had 3, and he messed up his parlay.
Oh man, so many parlays got jacked up this past weekend, bro. I don't even want to think about it.
I'm gonna go with the Texans. Lions, Saints.
I'm gonna go with the Lions. Definitely.
Yeah, I think this is a bounce back game for them. I'm gonna go with the Lions. The Falcons versus the Jets.
Them dirty birds.
Yeah, man, I'm agreeing with you right now because I don't know what the Jets gonna do at quarterback. I trust their defense, but it's just like, bro, you can't be on the field all the time.
Tim Boyle actually scored a touchdown, I think.
Yeah.
Still sucks.
Yeah. Dolphins, Commanders.
Dolphins.
Yeah, man. They about to beat us, and then one of our weakest things is secondary.
Yeah, it's about to go crazy this weekend.
Yeah. Panthers, Bucks.
Panthers versus Bucks.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with the Buccaneers.
Yeah, man. Bryce, thank God they fired Frank Wright. I just do not understand. And this is what I've been trying to tell you, man. I've been saying it way before. I knew CJ was in good hands when y'all had D'Amico Ryans. It was just the structure. Then the GM coming from the Patriots, and he was just basically setting up things like the whole structure. Then he got Larry Tunsil, one of the best left tackles in the game. He already got on the line. The defense was already decent, and then you add Will Anderson and a couple more pieces to it. Now it's just even stronger. Y'all gonna be a big time defense sooner than later. And so, man, that was just. I know CJ is just happy he's in with the Texans because the structure in Carolina is just god awful, bro.
Right.
They don't have an offensive line to say they like. The man say height in 2 seconds, somebody in his face. You can't do nothing like that, bro. I'm sorry. I don't care how good of a quarterback you are. You can't do nothing if you can't even do a 3-step drop at all.
Yeah. He's not a tall quarterback either.
And he's not a tall quarterback. So, but he has the talent, he has the arm strength to do all this. So that's why he went number 1. I was like, you can go with CJ Stroud or Bryce. I believe both of them are good, but it's all about where you're going. I didn't expect them. I knew they was gonna be bad, but Frank Wright, I just never been a big time. Just had high expectations for him as a head coach. That's why I said this offseason, they need to go. Our offensive coordinator need to get a guy like Eric Bieniemy for Bryce. They need to get somebody because it's just ridiculous. But I'm going with the Bucks. But my guy Bryce, man, it's just I don't know. I wish this was the Sunday night game, but we got a big time game. 49ers, Eagles.
Man, I'm gonna go with the Eagles on this one, even though something's telling me the 49ers might be able to pull this one off. You know what I'm saying? But it's gonna be a very evenly matched game. I'm gonna go with the Eagles because I like the way that they manage the game. You know what I'm saying? I think they got a better game plan over there, man, in my opinion. But I feel like the superstars, they got a crazy, crazy, crazy team over there in San Francisco, man. And it's hard to bet against those guys too. But I think that I'm gonna go with Philly on this one.
Man, I ain't gonna even lie to you, dog. I don't even think I do not believe in Brock Purdy like that, but he's good.
Mm-hmm.
I definitely believe in him more than Kenny Pickett. I can promise you that.
Yeah,
but,
definitely.
But I think he's good for the 49ers structure. But Philly, It's an NFC Championship rematch, man. I believe Jalen's gonna go out here and have a way better game this week, but it's definitely about to be a good one, bro. It's definitely
gonna be a good game.
Definitely a great game to watch.
Mm-hmm.
And like I said, it's NFC Championship rematch. So, like, yeah, I got the Eagles. So, yeah, man, I've been naming off some games, bro. We've been agreeing all the way through so far.
Yep.
I feel like we're gonna trip up on one of them soon. Browns, Rams.
We're going with the Browns. Whoa. Nope. Going with the Rams.
See, I'm about to say I figured this may be the one. I'm not. Matter of fact, I'm not even loving how the Browns played against Broncos. And I told you, man, Deshaun is a bit. Yeah, I tried to tell y'all, boy. The reason why them boys that had that record, yes, they got a great defense, but Deshaun makes that thing go, man.
Yeah, but this is my thing. I wasn't even tripping about Deshaun. When he out there and he playing, that's one thing. But when you are on this contract, you only played 12 games in 2 seasons. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
they didn't win the trade. Houston won that trade, bro. We got Will Anderson out of this, Tank Dell, CJ Stroud, and like 2 other players out of this trade.
That's just right now. You going by the short term. It looked like that in short term right now.
It's still
and then better. When you say he only played 12 games out of 2 seasons, we're not gonna act like last season he wasn't suspended.
He still came out on top, man. Ain't no
That's
way
right now. We'll see, we'll see.
All right, hey,
y'all think one of them draft picks wasn't like CJ. It wasn't CJ and Will. It was just one of them.
I said we got Tank Dell and Will Anderson out of it. That's a damn good situation. That's a great trade.
Hey, that's cool. But like I said, the man, you got to get the man some one of their offensive linemen out for the year, Nick Chubb out for the year, Deshaun out for the year. All these things, that I said, don't worry, man. This is why I wish D Hop went to the Browns. I felt like that was like the perfect fit for him. Like you go back, you and Deshaun doing the thing, and then you got Amari over there. I like, man, that would have been unfair.
That man got to stay healthy, dog.
You got to put somebody around him to protect him. He can't just. The fact that he went 14 for 14 against Baltimore in the second half on a broken collarbone, that is crazy. That is crazy.
Hey, trust me. You talking to a guy who had a Watson jersey. I know.
Man, you ain't. Hey, until y'all do right by Deshaun, y'all ain't gonna go far.
I ain't gotta do right by Deshaun.
Houston ain't going nowhere.
Deshaun got to do right by them Asian Paulers in Houston.
And please,
that ain't got nothing to do with me,
man.
We got CJ Stroud. That's my boy.
My man was proven innocent. All them cases was shut down. I'm gonna leave that alone though. But
yeah. Look, ain't no secret. Houston got the massage parlors, man.
What you got one?
No, I just know about them. I'm from the city. They everywhere. They everywhere on every block like Jack in the Box.
Oh, Jack in the Box, huh?
They on the block like Jack in the Box.
Jack in the Box, huh?
They on the they in your hand like a taco stand, man. Right
there. Oh man, I ain't dealing with you, man. Chiefs Packers.
I'm going with Chiefs, man.
And pause. I can't believe this is Sunday night. I don't even know how they even scheduled this. If I would have seen 49ers and Eagles that week, I would have put this Sunday night, but I got the Chiefs in this one, man. And they playing in Lambeau.
Yeah.
I got Chiefs. Monday Night Football. This would have been a good one if he was playing, but he's not playing. Bengals, Jags.
Bengals versus Jags.
Yeah, if Joe Burrow was playing, this would have been a big time game, but it's not really. Not no more.
Bengals Bengals versus Jags. I have the Jags, of course.
Yeah, I got the Jazz in this one.
Can't use your weapons when you can't get the ball to them.
Yeah.
Jamar Chase out there looking pissed off.
Yeah, because he was balling too, man. He was balling. But it just ain't it. But when like I told folks, man, it was gonna be a short show. We got one more topic. And this is a kind of a funny topic to me. It's not funny, but it is funny to a lot of us. T.I. versus King. I think it's so funny, man, because the reason I think it's so funny, I don't understand rich kids, bro. Like I never will understand them. Like, why you want to act like you started from the bottom, like, bro, like you weren't born with a silver spoon in your mouth. I'm like, bro, a lot of folks wish they can grow up in your shoes, but I feel like they just try to prove something. And that's just like old girl, since I'm speaking of that, Coyle Ray. And she was talking about I slept in cars and all that stuff and did all that. I ain't saying Benzino is a billionaire or got all these millions, but he wasn't broke either.
Right.
I'm like, man, nah, you like, come on now. And he was just like, come on, stop all that, man. You ain't grow up like this and all that, yada yada yada. And then just called out on her BS. And then the thing that pissed me off about that situation is that she was trying to say, I think she was trying to tell him that you need to mind your business. My mama raised me or something like that. Yada yada. You wasn't there for real. I don't know, man. These kids just weird, dog. And it ain't gonna never stop. It's always been that way. I knew dudes that used to act like that growing up, act so tough and whatnot. I'm like, bro, if you know yourself, bro, trust me, none of that stuff don't matter, bro. Like
Right.
you talking about you grew up this way, I grew up in the hood and all that. That shit don't matter.
I'm gonna say this, man. Like, I can somewhat see him possibly staying with his grandmother more than he stayed with his parents at a specific point, right? Now, do I believe his grandmother stayed in the hood in the bando? No. You know what I'm saying? I
At
feel
all.
like, you know, now some people's grandparents and mothers, they don't want to leave their homes. They don't want to leave their house, even no matter how much money you get, they still gonna want to stay comfortable where they at. You know, but from my knowledge, it's not a rumor that all his kids didn't really stay with him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but
that they brought them kids in for the show, and that you know, it is what it is. A lot of them, you know, some of this stuff that King is lashing out about isn't all false, but you're right. To be a privileged kid, man, your daddy's T.I., man, your mama's Tiny. I mean, your daddy's one of the most successful down south rappers, man.
yeah,
I feel like,
forget down south, most
I mean,
successful
rappers
rappers
period,
ever.
but I mean, just like a staple in rap.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
But I feel like this is where it comes. This is where a lot of this kid is lashing out because he doesn't feel like he has the musical support from his father. Which, if you watch the show, T.I. never really believed in King's rap career. He never supported it from the get-go. You know what I'm saying? I don't even think he wanted King to be a rapper. So he was just like, over the years, there was a lot of like little lashing out and, you know, King up there going out his way, freaking out on the show and stuff because he wanted his dad and mama to believe in his rap and all that stuff. But like, you know, like T.I. was trying to tell him, like, man, you got to realize, man, you are a rich kid. You know, you can't be rapping about the gangster stuff and it's not going to hit the same. You know what I'm saying? Like, you didn't go through
Michael
the same
Irvin's
struggles
son.
I went through. And as bad as King wants us to believe that he's about that action, that he stands on business, and that, you know, he want to show the world he's just this tough guy, you don't have to do it, bro. You know, and like T.I. was telling him, like, you are embarrassing yourself and you're embarrassing your family. And that's why he got put in the headlock, man. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like,
Man, my
it's
fault.
now he's ready to do podcasts for 10 bands, an interview. He's ready to King trying to drop music to Last Shot against his parents. You know, hey, if it gets you hot for the second, cool, but this ain't the way to go, man. And a lot of the young cats in this generation, bro, they don't have respect for the people that came before them. They automatically want respect. They automatically want you to just show them the same, put them on the same level that you work so hard to get to when they ain't put even a quarter of the work into it to get there. So, and this is not just King, bro. It's a lot of cats that's his age, you know what I'm saying, that's doing stuff like that, bro, who think like that. I got a brother his age, bro. Same exact thing. You know what I'm saying? I know exactly what's going on in this situation. So, you know, it's just the new generation, bro. They want instant gratification and instant, you know what I'm saying? They want you to pop it in the microwave and it's right there. You know what I'm saying? They just, you know, hey, they don't want to go through it. They're like, oh, you went through it for me. So they don't respect it. They don't respect the hustle. You know what I mean? And that's just what it is, bro. It's sad.
And that was the whole thing. Like, we just use this podcast, for example. Like, bro, the first episode is called Trust the Process. And it was literally just like a saying for like everybody, like trust the process. No matter what you're doing, all that stuff's gonna take time. You're not just gonna instantly like this podcast is small right now, but one day it's gonna be big. I truly believe that, and it's gonna be one of the top podcasts. But you currently at 192 subscribers. Hopefully by next year, I hope we have 10,000.
Mm-hmm.
But man, you got to trust the process, and a lot of people just want that instant gratification.
Mm-hmm.
Like you said, man, you afraid of the work, and you're afraid of the grind or whatnot. You felt like you just did something for a week, and you'd be like, man, I ain't popped off yet, man. Uh, you don't respect me, man. I remember this 2 Chainz line said, OGs never fed us, and yeah, now these young niggas fed up. Like, bro, that's exactly how I be feeling, bro. I'm like, I think since you went there with it, I'm glad you went there with it. I was thinking about some, and I think I remember talking to you about this one time. I'm not 100% sure, but I remember something was going down in Texas, in Houston, matter of fact. And it was what rapper? It was some rapper that said something. I don't know if it was what's cuz name? That's
Slim Thug.
yeah, it was Slim Thug. I think, but I think he was responding to somebody talking about like the OGs in Texas be hating on the young guys. I like not. I don't believe that, man. I just like, bro, like y'all dudes just want you trying to use a name off cloud. You ain't trying to build nothing or whatnot. Like
Mm-hmm.
all these dudes that
Are you talking about Mike Jones when when NLE Chopper sampled this song?
no, it was something else. It was like an actual rapper talking about like he's from Houston. He's not a known rapper, but he was just,
Okay.
but he's like in Houston, based. I think he known in Houston. And just like, man, the OGs like Bun B, Slim Thug, and all them ain't trying to help out. I'm like, bro, y'all gotta do some stuff, bro. You just can't just say, oh, he just trust me, it hits a lot different when you get that buzz or whatnot, and then they come around and be like, they put that stamp approval on you. Cause it'd be like, man, you got it out the mud. You just ain't need they stamp approval to get popular. Like you really were out here grinding. And
Yeah,
like
Houston just got too many gatekeepers, man.
yeah,
Too many
man.
gatekeepers in the Houston rap scene. It's been like that forever,
Yeah.
and it's gonna take another 20 years for that to change.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? For real, it's gonna take
But
some time.
but we'll get back on that. Just pertaining to the topic, man. You were saying something about him being with his grandma. I believe, of course, I it wasn't like known like all of them went in the house. They was around. Like T.I. is a great father, man.
Yeah.
I
Don't
think,
take that away from
but
him. Not at all.
and stuff like that, man. I don't know why King just trying to act like he's from uh Camilton Road and like he's from Bankhead. Like you're not from there, bro. Your dad is literally about that life. His rap sheet is well known. It ain't nothing faking about that man.
But
ain't
I'm gonna
but
give you a prime example. This new generation, it goes back to respect. They do not respect the people who paved the way for them and the paths that cats like us have gone through to like make it good for them. You know what I'm saying? Like
yeah.
even with T.I., bro, like I can give you the most relatable thing, bro. Like, bro, I'm trying to tell you, it's no difference. Like I started my own organization. You know what's up with that? You know what I'm
No.
saying?
Well, I know.
You know what's going on now with the organization. You know what I'm saying? I got a little bro up there, to run. Yo, he trying to be right here with me, and it don't work like that. You know what I'm saying? You let him just run off with it, bro. He gonna act like he built this from the ground up. It's been 15 years before you even got on campus. So it's just like they don't respect the hustle. It don't matter how big T.I. rap sheet is, bro. To King, bro, his daddy just another old head. Get out the way, old head. It's not about you no more. It's about me now. You need to step out the way and let me carry the torch. That's how these young cats think. That's how they talk. Like, get out the way, man. Don't worry about it. Just be old and no, nigga. That's not what it's about. It's still my legacy. It's still my brand. It still is my stuff. You messing with my brand, my name, my legacy, and you're not respecting what comes with that. I got way more folks out here love me than they love you. Same thing with King. Got way more. King
The only
ain't
reason
got,
we know you, like for King, for example, the only reason we know you is
we
because of
only know
T.I.,
you
brother.
because of T.I. We only like you because of T.I. If you wasn't T.I.'s son, we wouldn't even be worried about you.
But see, that's the thing, bro. It's just like when you have that type of like I'll try to use them for an example. I like if you King, man, try to like find your own lane, man. It just and like you were saying, man, a lot of young cats ain't respecting like the older cats. Like, bro, trust me. I'm telling you right now. I just use like Houston rappers for example. And I love so many of them. If I was in the presence of Corey Moe, if I was in the presence of Bun B, Lil Kiki, man, Slim Thug, man, I'll be in awe. And like, man, I'm showing them the utmost respect or whatnot. I'm not even in the rap game, but just say if I was a rapper, I'd like show them dudes the utmost respect because I know whatever it was for them, they made it just a step or two steps easier for me to just follow that blueprint. Like, oh, I need to go about it this way. And if you know in the 48 laws of power, one of the laws, I can't remember the exact number, it said never outshine the master.
Yeah.
It when you see Drake, he doing his thing, he the guy and all that. But when it's Lil Wayne and Drake, you see him take a back seat. It's just like,
yeah,
you
exactly.
don't outshine the master. Drake is like Drake and is the prime example of that. He's like, hey man,
look at
but that's the respect of it. And that's the thing that you was talking about. A lot of dudes don't have that respect. We just using this as an example, dog. And I'm the type of
Drake
cat,
is
bro.
our generation.
Yeah. And I'm just saying, bro,
that
like
respect factor is there with us. Our generation understands the consequences that comes behind disrespect.
Yeah.
This new
and I don't think a
generation
lot of dudes, and I'm gonna be honest with you, dog. A lot of dudes don't understand like what comes with like the actions behind disrespect. A lot of dudes just think they safe like on the internet and stuff like that, just doing all that other stuff. I'm like, bro, I can promise you, I know some dudes that probably called you a B word or whatever all on social media before, and just probably they just said stuff out of anger. But you knew for a fact if y'all were face to face, they didn't have that same energy.
Yeah.
And ain't like ain't like bullying nobody. You ain't no pushover.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, bro, I'm far from it.
Right.
I'm far from it, dog. I am not nowhere, no tough guy, no gangster, nothing like that. But one thing I always said for sure, I ain't no pussy.
Yeah. And you gotta
I'll be
respect what we
ready.
doing.
I'm like, I'm ready to go.
Yeah, you
Like
gotta
respect.
respect a man's space, man. You gotta respect a man's personal space, and you gotta respect. You gotta have that respect, man, for the fellow person, bro. Can't be all that disrespecting and wolfing and all that stuff, man. That should give people a lot more problems, man, than they expect, man. And it's gonna burn a lot of bridges over time, bro.
And I don't know why dudes not understanding that, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Now I understand you want to burn some bridges with some folks just like, hey man, F that dude. I know I ain't gonna. It was like matter of fact, prime example of stuff like a fast food job. Like, bro, I don't care about burning this bridge. These folks wouldn't treat me right. I know I ain't coming back here because I'm confident I know I ain't gonna be back here.
Mm-hmm.
Something like that. And you just like, oh well. But man, no, you don't when you got them relationships. I always been the type, man. I just like to listen to older guys. I had older cousins.
Mm-hmm.
One of them, rest in peace. Shout out to Parlay. Me just them guys being like him and his friends being 10 years older than me, and they used to babysit me. Like, man, these dudes having whole parties. My mom and his mama out of town. Some they have, and he babysitting me everybody at their house, party and all that, man. But I got my guidance from them
Mm-hmm.
in a lot of ways, man. And I just always try to soak up that wisdom because anything like I want to know about something. Oh man, how you was in your 20s, how you in your 30s. Now I can't even ask that type stuff from him, but I can still go to his partners and all that and try to navigate and all that. But I don't know, man. It's just something about these young dudes, bro. They're just in a lot of ways. But I have a little cousin, but he's basically like my little brother. Usually when I talk, he listens.
Yeah.
Like he doesn't really listen to a lot of folks. But usually if I'm like being serious with him and he can tell I'm being serious with him, he'll just be like, he'll listen. Cause it was somebody like, hey man, don't be doing that on social media, man. My mama and his mama and our aunties just gonna say something about him, and he just stopped doing it. Cause he just like it clicked in his head. But some dudes just be like, man, I'm grown, man. I can do whatever I want to do and stuff like that. Like, I understand, bro, but you like, come on, man. Just listen to me.
Right.
Cause you ain't trying to nag to him. You just trying to give him free game.
Mm-hmm.
And trust me, like, bro, you better soak up all the game. I'm talking about older cats, bro. That some dudes you shouldn't listen to because some of them niggas just lames and they act like they was them dudes, but they really wasn't them dudes. I feel like I want to call out a few folks on this podcast every week, bro. Because I think about it, I like, bro, acting like they was them dudes, but they really wasn't them dudes. Really some lames and some suckers. So the one thing I would give to advice I would give to some young cats, man, I would just tell you, bro, find you somebody, a good mentor, and hold on to that person. Get some wisdom out of them, man. That's one of the best advice I can tell you. And trust me, if they look like some suckers, they are some suckers, man. Because a lot of you dudes just give you some bad advice and you be walking around looking silly.
Yep. Just following behind people, man, that ain't right for you. that ain't gonna guide you in no type of positive light.
Yeah, man. So I hope that get better with them, man, because King got he got a lot of growing up to do, bro. He's still young. But he ain't gonna always be young forever. That's what he gotta understand. You're not gonna always be young. Like, yeah, you can make
it's
these
not gonna be cute forever.
Yeah. Like it's all good at some point. Like it's bad, bro, but you're gonna look like a fool being 30-something years old still. You don't want to be like, and I don't mean no disrespect if it ever get bad to him, like how Kurt Franklin's son was with him. Like you get to a certain point and you still blaming him for like certain stuff. Then you're recording conversations and stuff like that. I thought that was the biggest sucker move. And that's almost like spitting in somebody's face, man. If you're recording a conversation with somebody, you the police in my eyes. I'll never talk to you again. So, man, praying for y'all, man. Y'all just, hey, man, get it together. Get it together, King.
Get it together, man.
Like I said, man, it's a short one. We had 1:11. We're gonna close this out, man. You go ahead and shout out your IG. Tell the good folks what you got going on.
Hey, man, you already know, man. Follow me at DJ Ghost Plato, Plato, man, on Instagram, Twitter, X, all that. So just holler at your boy. I actually got me a new MPC, man, that just came in. So we're gonna be cooking up some beats real soon. But everything's been going cool, bro. Your boy got this new Marvel show that's about to be coming out real soon, man, in January next month or whatever. So yeah, it's gonna be a good little scene coming through, man, with the Disney Plus, you know. Echo by Marvel.
Yeah, you tell the folks what you do while you shouting out all that.
Oh yeah, man. Yeah. I do the lighting, man, the lighting in the movie industry. So yeah.
And see, you hear that, kids? You start somewhere. Yeah. You're gonna be somewhere bigger in the long run.
Yeah, bro.
So, man, trust the process. And of course, man, I'm your host, Mr. Brinsky Sharpe. Be sure to some, but you can always catch the podcast every Wednesday. I need to do better. We only drop the show on Thursday probably a couple of times, but every Wednesday it could drop at 11, it could drop at 2. I need to have a set time. It'll probably be at 11 a.m. for now on. Just drop at that time. But as always, man, y'all like, comment, and subscribe to the channel, man. Appreciate y'all. Keep supporting. It's only the beginning, and we're going to keep growing. And, of course, we're two family men.
Yeah, man.
And have two daughters. Well, he has a daughter. I have a daughter.
Yeah.
And so we're just going to keep growing and raise them and keep loving our wives.
Yeah, man.
Shout out to the wives, man. They don't get enough love.
Yeah.
And as always, man, appreciate y'all once again. But catch y'all next time. Peace.
Peace.